My name is Rodney Thomas. I'm up here at Northside Hospital in Atlanta. And I got these racist ass pieces of shit and these bigoted pieces of shit trying to keep me up here on this bullshit. No, don't. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
We want to tell you about the discharge, though.
What about it?
That we're coordinating to get them to come pick you up. The Uber.
Okay.
No, you can't coordinate the Uber to pick me up yet when you haven't even addressed the situation with the wheelchair.
Okay,
I want.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
No, he's my son.
Don't do that.
My son has the right to question.
No. Forget it.
My son has a right to ask a question.
Bro, I can't fucking ask a question. Are you serious, really?
So here's what's going on. I'm up here at Northside, and I got these racist doctors. I'm basically immobile. I'm a dialysis patient. I came up here last Saturday by ambulance because I collapsed. I was already walking with a walker. So I've been up here. Occupational therapy even said I needed a wheelchair. So yesterday, it was coordinated where a brand new wheelchair was brought to me. Now, I didn't even get a chance to even sit in the wheelchair before these people are trying to make excuses and things about why I didn't, why that wheelchair won't fit me. They then take it away from me this afternoon, which is the next day, which is now Friday, April the 14th. They take the new wheelchair away this morning, and they bring me a broken wheelchair that didn't even have a wheel bar on the right side for me to wheel with my hands. So how was I supposed to navigate it? Okay, not only that, they brought me one that was way bigger, which means it's a lot heavier. The one that I was originally brought that was new, it's lighter. It's a 16-inch wheelchair. Now they want to tell me that they can't bring it back to me, and they're like, oh, they got all these different excuses. You can't sit in it. Well, if they didn't think that it was gonna fit me, then why did they bring me a brand new one and have me sign for it? Okay, this is what they did yesterday afternoon. I got this racist doctor, Dr. Rayner, and there's this racist charge nurse, Indian chick, that was here. When I was admitted into the ER, I heard the EMS workers tell the people at the nursing station he has a fistula in his left arm and a heart cath in the right chest. So why, when I got back in the ER, these people sat there and put a blood pressure cuff on me 3 times? I'm in and out of consciousness. I wake up the third time. I wake up and from being asleep because my arm is in so much pain because they got this blood pressure cuff squeezing the crap out of my fistula. And it almost popped. If it had burst, I could have died. And then when I snatched the cuff off me and threw it towards the floor. And then I had this black nurse who won't even in the direction of when I threw the cuff over the rail of the bed. She had went and told somebody that I must have threw it at her or something, because I get a team of people come back behaving in such a manner as if I threw the cuff at her when I never did. Then on top of that, I get this racist Indian charge nurse that sits there, and because I called the nurse that put the blood pressure cuff on me incompetent, she was like, with an attitude, telling me, don't call my nurses incompetent. Well, then you more worried about me calling them incompetent than you are them possibly killing me? Family, you are not safe at these damn hospitals. They are scraping the bottom of the barrel. You got a bunch of immature, narcissistic, childish, toxic people that work at these hospitals who are nurses and doctors. And your family's not safe. They'll treat you any kind of way. The only thing that they're afraid of is the truth being publicized and a lawsuit. That's the only things they're afraid of. They're criminals and they're crooks. And it's just like right now, that wheelchair right there, I would have no problem with. I've asked them to take the legs off. I don't need them and add to the weight. If I'm barely mobile, how am I supposed to take all of that that's unnecessary? Don't you think it will make more sense to minimize the amount of stuff I have to take with me,